back. 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Cliff Poe in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
Say what's up, man. Put this up a little bit, man.
Yeah, my fault.
And we got some phone calls already and shit.
Already?
God damn.
I know who it is. I might want to curse you out. You never know. Yo, what's good, man? 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. I'm calling in. My hubby, Pharaoh Poe, is online.
Yep,
What's good? You live.
Hi, babe. It's your boo. Just calling in to show some love to my boo.
It's your boo.
Who's my boo?
Damn.
Nah. I'm his boo from way in Cali, though. I ain't his boo from out there, though.
Okay.
You know, I don't want nobody to get mad and shit.
Oh, you the
That's
side piece out in Cali.
Man.
Okay. So you what we call the plug. Huh?
Yeah, just showing my best
What's
love.
poppin',
That's all.
That's what's good. What's up? You live on the air? Anything you want to say?
Best rapper.
Nothing much. Just let him know you got some love in Cali. You got some West Coast fans out here, too. You know?
I need some love too, baby. You got some friends?
That's the infamous Ava right there. That's the infamous Ava right
What you think about East Coast guys?
That's sexy to me.
Okay. I got your number, baby.
Yeah.
I'll holla at you.
We need one for heavy bags. Holla at us, you heard?
Word.
Well, yo, good looking on the call. I hope you tuned in.
All right.
Yo, 15 Minutes of Fame was good. I'm gonna chill with the phone calls though.
Yeah.
For a minute. Let's get this interview. What's up, Cliff Poe?
What's going on, man?
You know, Ava in the building.
You heard. Wavy Avy.
He's a friend of the show.
You
Of
heard.
course.
So let's get into this, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first and foremost, this rap shit. Why you involved in this, man? Everybody want to be a rapper nowadays.
I've been doing this rap shit since before I was born, man. My mom was when I was a baby, basically. My mom was into like you know, the 80s, like the Rawkus, the Cool G raps, you know, shit like that. So I grew up on that. Like a lot of my old family members, I used to be like yay high. I used to see them, you know, rocking the Kangos. In the 90s, I used to see some of my cousins, you know, get ready to go to the tunnel and shit. My first rap album, my cousin got it for me. It was actually Lost Boys, Legal Drug Money, whatever. Okay. So I've been in this rap shit since when in '94 when niggas was watching Sesame Street and SWAT Cats and Cartoon Network and shit. I was watching that same shit, but I was watching Rap City with Joe Clear and all them niggas. So I've been in this rap shit for like going on 20 years. And then around like 2002, 2003 when Dipset came out, I started saying like, you know what, fuck it, let me do this shit too. You know, every single rap that I had from like 2002 to like 2006 had like a gun bar and me slinging like a million bags of cokes a day and shit. So, but now you know, I do this shit professionally. I've been doing this shit professionally since 07 and, you know, take off ever since. You feel me?
Now, I know you be in Jersey a lot, but you know, are you originally from Harlem?
Harlem all day. False surprises, man. Okay. 116 from Lennox.
That's what's damn. That's the jungle.
I still rep Money Ave too. Shout out to Mook and them.
Okay.
Money Ave in the motherfucking building too.
That's what's good, fam. Now, you know, at what point did you come to Jersey? Still out? Are you out here now, or?
Yeah, I'm living out. I've been living out here for like last 5 years now.
Okay.
Last 5 years. I actually came out here for school because I went to King University, and you know, the price of living out here is just cheap. So I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm out here.
Now, you know, rapper, college, doesn't fit the,
of
know,
course.
the normal.
Of course.
But I like that.
Of
you
course.
know, let's talk about that. Why is that? Why'd you go to school, man, instead of, you know?
Truthfully, I went to school to make money. I went to school for business. So actually, I'm legally a licensed broker. So I can legally do people's taxes. I could legally, you know, invest in stocks. Like I actually have my certification for everything. So that's actually why I went to school. You know, I really like if the rap shit don't work, I'm still gonna make money somehow. You know, I'm a hustler, so I gotta make money somehow.
At what point did you meet Mr. Ava, man? What's he doing here?
Whoa.
You know,
Yo,
what's the connection like?
Like
Tell
two,
him.
3 years ago, I met this nigga on Facebook actually. Like,
Yeah.
we knew a mutual friend. I'm not gonna say his name because I really don't fuck with that dude anymore. But he know who he is. I met him through that mutual friend. You know, we clicked off ever since. You know, like me and this nigga got two different styles, but you know, we still able to build together, whatever. So
We know how to hustle. We got hustle. You know what I'm saying? We be in that
like
New York
my
and all
brother,
that.
right?
That's my
twin
brother. That's
right
my
here.
brother.
Okay.
Like,
It's my twin
Now,
right
now let me ask you this though: New York life, Jersey life, is there a difference?
Yeah.
big difference, right?
Big
Nah,
difference.
not really. Y'all got bigger buildings. That shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Big
But
difference, my nigga.
Yeah.
It ain't that much of a it's
Big
little
difference.
differences, like certain little slings and stuff like that,
Right.
but it's still the same. You know what I'm saying?
now, you know, you say you've been doing music since what 2000? You said,
Yeah.
You know, now the J.R. Ryder deal. You know, you was down with J.R. Ryder,
Oh,
Dipset.
yeah, you brought that
You know what I
back.
mean?
forgot
I
about
mean, let's get into that. That was kind of like the beginning of, you know,
Yeah,
you first getting into, you know, actually touching some real.
Shout out to Rusty.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rusty. You know, he was one of the first people that, you know, gave me some type of shot in the industry, whatever. I met him through another friend of mine, Bliss McBain. Shout out to Bliss McBain as well. You know, I was with them for like a couple years. You know, like I wasn't really like getting any type of like really noise from them. You know, like they wasn't really helping me out to where I needed to be. So around like 2009, I parted ways with all of them. You know, like it's still
love?
still love. But you know,
Right.
I had to do my own little thing. And ever since then, like I said, it's been a takeoff. You
Yeah.
feel me? But you know, JR still a homie. Shout out to JR, Spec Blitz. You know, that whole crew, whatever. So.
You know, now here's the thing too, like, you know, you've been naming like you've been naming like a lot of people, which is in the industry that I know. You know, let's talk about the networking.
Of course.
You know, how did you get involved? Like it's you know, it's a lot of this industry's small, but it's so big.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm one of those niggas that you could say I'm an online nigga. Like from like 2006, I was like one of those people into, you know, the internet and stuff. I was networking on Facebook, MySpace, what was that other shit? Sconex. I was networking since back then, you know.
Word.
That's how I met a couple people out in Jersey. That's how I met this nigga right here, actually. I met Dash Living in 2000 and
Shout Dash.
yeah, that's my dude right there. I met Dash Living in 2009, 2010, if I'm correct. You know, we started working together. I was actually vice president of Undeniable TV in terms of the PR work.
Word.
So I was doing that. You know, I met up with Sue Surfing, them niggas, Old Red, a couple of these battle rap niggas. I knew Lux and them, you know, from the block and shit. But the niggas in Jersey, I met them, you know, through Dash, niggas like him. You know, so they just see me on Facebook. You know, they see me promoting hard, so they just show me love. You feel me?
Now, you know, speaking of Dash, you one of my very good friends. People don't know that. We speak a lot.
Yeah,
Mentor to me.
of course.
You know, under his direction. You know, what did you learn?
Man, I learned everything.
Business wise.
Me and Dash really don't talk a lot because, you know, he's a busy man. But I learned so much from Dash. Shout out to Dash Living. I know you listening right now too. Shout out to Dash,
the homie.
motherfucking
Shout out to the homie.
You know, like that's like.
He's a legend, yo.
That's my brother, but we be arguing and shit sometimes. Like it's like a love-hate relationship. With
I don't
Dash,
believe
you
that
feel?
Dash be arguing though.
Like he
Probably look at you like
he would argue with you, but he would say some shit that make you think. I'm like,
Word,
yo,
you
this
be
nigga
like,
just
damn.
diss me and shit. Like, but shout out to Dash, man. That's definitely the homie, man.
Hey
I
yo,
learned a lot.
Dash
Shout out to
is
Dash.
somebody in this business who taught me without teaching me.
Wow.
Exactly.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
I told them a couple times on the inbox, so y'all
Real
like,
shit.
you know, he the
know what I'm
homie.
saying?
It's something funny, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
I'm
the
gonna
homie.
tell you one thing. Shout out to Dash. I'm gonna tell you one thing that
King
he taught
Nah.
me. He taught me.
King nah.
He basically told me, like, basically in this business, if somebody says can I or can you, in between that can and you, there's always a dollar sign. And ever since then, I took that to heart. You know, anytime somebody asks you for a favor, money in that shit. You know?
Word.
So this nigga asked me to go to the store for him. Like, when am I gonna get into this shit?
Yeah.
Like, let me get a burger out. This
Yeah,
shit.
Word.
yeah. Let me get that gas.
Word.
Word.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Real talk.
You know, now, you know, how much of the music do you actually love, though? You know what I'm saying? Because a
These
lot of
days-
these people's in it for the money, like you were saying. How much of it is it really for the love?
The last couple years, you know, like my love for this music shit, like it went down. But like lately there's a lot of niggas that, you know, it's bringing my passion back up. Like Chinks Drugs, Bodega Bams, you know, a lot of these niggas, you know, even my nigga right here, like he got some shit like. It really makes me like, you know, let me start doing this shit even more. You know, I'm not going to give up on this music shit and do the behind the scenes shit. You know, I want to continue, you know, pursuing this rap career, or whatever. You know, I'm already at this point. I might as well just, you know, finish what I started. You know, so basically like the last couple years, you know, I was like, fuck this rap shit. You know, I'm just do this, get the money. But it's a lot of niggas that been inspiring me lately.
Word.
So that's why I'm feeling right.
And that's weird, though. I'm going to tell you why it's weird. Because coming from somebody who's done music so long as you, I feel like the new generation get a bad rap. You know, and especially for somebody who's a real MC, how do you get inspired by something that's bubblegumish. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, I don't even listen. Like when I'm in my car, I don't listen to the radio. Like this nigga hates.
Yeah, that'd be me. That'd be me playing the radio. I'm like, yo, you ain't hear this, bro?
Yo, I be playing Wu-Tang on 36 Chambers in the car. I be playing Big L and shit. This nigga be blasting like some shit on the radio. I'm like,
French Montana, Meek, all of them.
Like he be blasting shit. I'm like, who the fuck is this? He was like, oh yeah, that's that new Wiz. I'm like, this shit sound right. So a lot of these niggas
now,
like lately, they got some shit. So
now, real quick too, speaking on that situation, I see a couple blogs that you wanted to address too. Basically they were basically saying like that you ain't respect New York East Coast sound. I know you want to address that. Let's get into that. Like, what happened and exactly what is your real feelings like?
Like I did a radio interview about a month ago, and it was pretty cool. Like it was like a 9-minute interview. They put it out, but the person who actually put the interview out, they try to say. The whole interview, is about New York hip hop. I was talking about, Jay needs to start supporting New York artists. I was talking about Troy Ave, how Troy Ave is dope. But they asked me a question, so I said how I really feel about the shit. And they asked me like how I felt about the ASAP mob and shit. And I was like, like them niggas is, they cool, but like, I really don't fuck with their music. The interviewer, he went on YouTube and he was like, Cliff Post says ASAP mob is whack. Cliff Post said French Montana is whack. I never will say French Montana is whack. That's my nigga. I know a lot of the Coke Boys. Shout out to Coke Boy Brock. Shout out to Drew Pop. Shout out to all of them.
Shout out to all of them.
Definitely, man. So like when the nigga put the shit, I'm like, yo, why would you do some shit like that? Like, the situation with me and the ASAP mob now, it's really not no beef or anything. Like me personally, like I'm not really feeling the type of music that they got. I think they need to stay more in New York with it. Shout out to ASAP Nas though. ASAP Nas got the Trillmatic. So I think that's dope. And I even said that in the interview. The nigga tried to say, oh yeah, Cliff Post said ASAP Rocky's wag. Oh, I didn't say that shit. So don't try to put words in my mouth. You feel me? Just get some views.
Now on another note though, I have a problem with hip hop nowadays when you say something like that. Yo, if it's something whack, something whack.
Yeah, you should have.
Your friends are not.
Like one thing, I'm one of those niggas. Like I'm not gonna hold my tongue.
Yeah.
Like I personally think a lot of these niggas is whack.
Yeah.
Like I personally think Rocky, he's whack, but he's still like a New York nigga. At the end of the day, I cannot hate on him because he's still a nigga. I knew the nigga since like second grade.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I respect what he's doing. I may not like his music, but I respect what he's doing. Trinidad James. Whack. Yeah. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. He's whack. And anybody say Trinidad James is the nicest, 10 years from now, who the fuck is gonna know who the fuck Trinidad James is? What's this new nigga? Ice JJ Fish, that nigga.
Yeah.
He whack as shit. The nigga, the little troll nigga, Lil B, whack as shit. Like these niggas is trash. I mean, it's not nothing against them as a person, but these niggas is trash. They know they trash. They know they not the best lyrically. Like I'm just a nigga. I love bars. I love hearing good music. I want to hear nigga on every song.
You have a right to speak your opinion.
Word.
That's what the game.
Exactly.
They twist that. They think you trying to diss somebody. Just like you having a regular conversation about Kobe or LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Just a regular conversation.
If I say a nigga like Trinidad James is whack, you can put that on the title. Cliff Post said Trinidad James is whack, and if you ever come at me and shit, I'll tell Trinidad James like, yo, you might be a cool nigga in person, but me personally, I don't like your music.
That's the issue that I have is that they
this
take
nigga right
shit
now
personally.
said my shit was whack, and he told me my shit whack all the time. He told me, yo, Poe, that shit whack. Don't put that shit out.
Word.
Like I respect his opinion. You feel me? That's his opinion. If I don't think it's whack, cool. Trinidad James don't think his shit is whack, cool. If give me another artist. Give me another artist who's whack that you would say is whack. Fucking.
I don't want to put.
a little B like
I would tell that nigga right there.
I would tell Lil B to his face like, yo, your shit is whack, but I respect your.
But
grind.
let me ask you this. Being like, and this is something that I can't figure out. What do you think? Like these people, they cry that hip hop is dead, but yet Little B is doing 100,000 views a week.
Raff is doing like
Riff Raff.
You know
that
what I mean?
Nigga is terrible.
What do you think these people nowadays are attracted to? Is it just the weirdness?
It's the swag.
My thing is, I never said hip hop is dead. If you feel
they
like
got that
hip hop,
from Nas.
exactly. If you feel like hip hop is dead, then change the shit.
Yeah,
change the shit.
It ain't dead.
I'm gonna take it back to the Wu-Tang and shit. They said we do what everybody else like to hear because this is shit that we wanted to hear too.
Word.
Like I do the type of music that I want to hear, and I feel like everybody want to hear that same shit.
Yeah. Now the internet, it gives you an opportunity to find that shit that you like. You know, are you content with like, you know, the way that the internet's, you know, looking at you, or like, you know, you feel like you should be supported more? Or what?
I feel like I should be supported more, but a lot of people on the back end, you know, like I send my music to blogs and shit. Shout out to Vlad TV. They just posted my new song.
Yeah, shout out to Vlad.
Rich Kids on Instagram. Vlad TV actually premiered Averex on a song with me and shit. They actually put him on there for the first time and shit too.
Appreciate him. Shout out.
So elitemusic.net. You know, shout out to all these people that show love and shit. But it's like certain websites, I'm not gonna say their names, and they definitely got a fan base too. But they be like, oh yeah, you know, your song is hot, but who you affiliated with? Oh, you're not affiliated with Good Music? Oh, I can't put your song up. Oh, you're not affiliated with this person? I can't put your song up. I'm like, yo, if you like this shit, just put the shit up. Show a nigga love. You feel me?
That's what it is. Showing love.
But if a nigga come on a song like, the niggas probably gonna steal this too. I wear my shirt, I wear my pants, and I go to the store. I guarantee that shit will have 1 million views on their website.
Like, and no disrespect, like the joint that came out, I think yesterday, White People Are Crazy.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Oh my!
I seen it, and I love it. I love it.
It was so
because you know why? White people are fucking crazy. I'm white. I know. Why is that wrong?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you light skinned, man.
I'm just saying, but like, it's great. That's fucking great. You know, like
Heavy's bags gets a nigga pass. He gets a nigga pass. He can say nigga 3 times a day. Can't go over that. He gets a nigga pass.
Nah, but you know, certain situations like that, I feel as though like the internet, you know, it helps people, but also it brings a lot of whack shit.
Of course,
you know what I mean, which is dope. So I just want to know your thoughts on that.
I mean, like I said, the
internet is crazy. It's crazy. It's a lot of tough guys on there. Like they be talking about people, kids and stuff. I'm like, yo, why you say that about kids?
I had a nigga with that whole little situation with the radio show. I had a nigga. He going every single one of my videos posting the same comment like, oh, why would you talk about ASAP Rocky? Why would you talk about French Montana?
Wow.
You whack, I'm gonna beat you the F up. He going every.
I didn't
every
video. Like he was like, I'm gonna dislike this video. Oh, you got this song, I'm gonna dislike this. I'm like, yo, like I am listening to my own song like 10 years, and you going on the video and you like, oh, this shit back. I'm gonna beat you. I'm like, come on, man.
That's crazy.
That's what's up, man.
That's crazy.
Now, real quick, let's take this phone call, man, and then
all right, cool.
we gonna get into a record.
I wonder who that is. They hung up.
They scared.
Yeah,
we back.
Call back.
Sir.
You heard?
I like that. Definitely high energy record.
Of course, I appreciate that.
That's what's good. Now that record, you know, let's talk about it. You know that I feel like is that the first single or what?
That's official single. Okay. You know, I'm gonna break some news over here on 15 Minutes of Fame Radio first. That song is officially gonna be on rotation. Shout out to DJ Self, shout out to DJ Absolute on Power 105 within the next couple weeks.
Okay.
You know, we officially, you know, we worked everything out.
That's what's good.
Shout out to Peanut, shout out to Ruby, you know, shout out to the whole NKE, you know, they helped me work that out. Shout out to Rick Broomfield. I know you listening too.
And not only that, that will be on rotation on this station.
Of course, I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? We good, Leather Glove? You got that?
Thanks for the love.
I
put that in rotation.
You heard.
I appreciate that.
You already. Now, yo, we talking off the air. You know, I mean, yo, you got a lot of fucking history, bro.
Of course, man. Niggas don't
know,
what I mean? Man.
Rawkus, I see you had a Rawkus hoodie on. You know, Rawkus Records. You know, what's the connection, man? Let's get into that, bro.
Back when I was, how old was I? I think 17, 18. I met my boy Nick Farry. He's in New York and shit. Oh, I think he's in Cali now. He's one of them places, whatever.
Yeah.
He introduced me to a man named Dan Salamito. He was managing Kids in the Hall at that time before Duck Down.
Word.
So Kids in the Hall was signed to Rawkus Records, and this was 06. We was promoting the School Is My Hustle. Shout out to Knowledge, shout out to Double O, shout out to Just Blaze.
Yeah. I
met a couple people over there, and the reason why I'm wearing this hoodie today, you know, because I'm on the show. I want to show people that, you know, I'm about real hip hop, and what more shows real hip hop than Rawkus Records. Big L, Cool G Rap, Mos Def, Tyler Kweli.
Now let me stop you there. You know, because I got a lot of young viewers hit me up all the time. How important was Rawkus Records for hip hop? I don't even think that they realize that that's how Eminem got started. Am I correct?
Sound Bombing 1 and 2.
Pharaoh Monch.
Ooh, Pharaoh
he was
Monch.
dope.
He took the back.
You know
OC.
All of them.
Cool G Rap, of course. Big L, shout out to Big L. That's my favorite rapper. Shout out to Big L.
God bless her death.
Of course. Who else?
Had Mos Def, Talib, Black Star.
By Hamadi. I never even knew how to say her name. Rod Digger from Jersey, of course.
You already know.
Who else? So many people, so many legends, so many lyrical legends.
Now,
so many spitters.
They also used to have, I'm pretty sure, they had the hip hop show, right? On MTV. Lyricist Lounge. That was their whole,
back,
crew
it's
thing.
The Lyricist Lounge. I still remember that shit.
Word. Now, coming from that to now, are you really still interested in this game?
Truthfully, yeah. I would say yeah. I'll definitely say I'm still interested
now,
in this game.
what changed, though? Offices, people, like, what really changed hip-hop? Because you was there from...
Believe it or not, it's and I don't want this comment to hurt me. At the end of the day, I'm still trying to make my money, too. But it's the people on the back end, the people running the show. They don't want the people, giving out the knowledge to be... in a position of power. That's why you don't really hear Talib Kweli, Mos Def, and them on the radio. Yeah. That's why you hear nigga, go everything, all that shit on the radio.
The money, man.
10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, Pharoah Monch, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Cool G Rap, like these niggas was running the radio. Yeah. Now you listen to radio, you hear bullshit. Like
at one point, it was a balance in hip hop around like 2000, early 2000s to like 09 when Wayne had his run. Yeah. It was a balance. You heard the Southwest all of them.
I think 2005, the shit, I think it went downhill 2005. Okay.
Something like that.
One thing I'll tell you about New York hip hop, like in the mid 2000s, I think New York hip hop was just so busy beefing with everybody else. Like, Dipset, G Unit, Locks, all these people was beefing with each other. And all these other niggas, the people that are not really lyrical, took their chance. Gucci Man, shout out to Gucci Man. Right. He dope, but lyrically he's trash. Niggas like that, they came up here and they started making their little noise.
That's Southern hospitality, man.
Now let me ask you this though. Like, how could you be whack but listenable? Is there
the beat and the hook?
That's what hip hop
is about.
Beat and the hook. He just said it. He just said it. The beat and the hook.
Now, is that something
I'm riding around, I'm getting it. It's mine, I spin it. Shout out to 2 Chainz. I all day.
You remember this? Pants on the ground.
Yeah, pants looking like a fool.
That shit. You remember that shit?
I remember that.
Pants on the ground. That shit was popping though. I fucked with that shit.
Yo, I remember that.
Now the South got it right now.
Something like that. It's starting to come back.
Of course.
It's starting. The West, man. You got Nipsey Hussle. You got these dudes, man. The West, YG, all them dudes.
But where it started?
I like Nipsey's hustle, but I'm saying as far as the music, it's very heavily South influenced.
It's going through it's going through like a something. I can't explain it, but it's going through something like a big bang or something like that.
I like how you worded it.
Now, Paul, how we gonna bring it back though? Like, how you gonna bring it back to the East, man? I mean,
True Religion. Play that right now. They gonna
I'm with it.
Whoa.
Ava.
That's crazy. I like that shit. Motherfuckers start doing something. Yeah. Oh. Hey. That shit funny.
Yo, crazy ass motherfucker. That's why I fucks
that's
with
you,
man.
That's the fan.
That's why I fucks with you, man.
Yeah, yo. Now, real quick. The battle rap scene. You know a lot of battle rappers.
I know a lot of them.
Let's talk about, what's up with that? Like, what's the connection?
I know a lot of y'all favorite battle rappers from...
I hate all y'all motherfucking battle rappers, yo. Every single one of y'all.
I know a lot of these niggas.
Fuck my life up.
I only know one personally.
No, battle rap fucked my life up, bro. I mean that shit. I start dealing with these motherfuckers. Yo, these battle rap fans are the worst,
they
yo.
Go in.
The worst. Yo, they be calling me my YouTube comments are the funniest fucking comments of my life, yo.
What they saying?
Yo, everything from I look like I got no neck to you fat and ugly. Who the fuck is this wigger? And
why they hate like
you
that?
should see what they be saying.
They love me too, but I'm just saying.
You should see what they say about you on Boxden.com. I on Boxden.
Oh man,
damn! Why they hate
interviews on that shit? But them shit,
I know who be posting the interviews because I know where my shit coming from. But Like, yo, battle rap fans are the worst fans in the world.
That's crazy.
Yes,
yo.
yes. So
You over rap?
I know. They making me Hollywood though.
With the Don DeMarco shit.
These motherfuckers, yo, they tweet me and shit.
You ever seen that shit? Don DeMarco throughout history, it's like mad shit. Look at that shit up on YouTube. It's like mad shit. Like it was the famous speech from Charlie Chaplin, and after he was done, Don DeMarco died.
Like, yo,
Martin Luther King. Shout out to Martin Luther King.
Shout out to MLK, man. Happy birthday. And Aaliyah too. RP.
Word up. I could
they
be.
had Martin Luther King speech, and after that, Don DeMarco.
Yo, battle rap fans, I swear to God, I'd be like, yo, I'm in the hospital on my deathbed. They be like, yo, who you got on next week, yo? I'm like, what? I'm dying, dog.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Shit.
That's crazy.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
so what's the whole connection like?
I know a lot of your favorite rappers
from
since
the
I was
door,
like
huh?
damn near 3 years old. Like,
Harlem.
I knew Lux since he was Pop Lux. You know, I knew Jay Mills, even though he's not really a battle rapper, but I still knew Jay Mills, Vado, and all them niggas when Jay Mills was the fat little nigga with braids.
Yeah.
I knew Murder Mook when he was Jonathan Ankrum. What school he went to? Went to that little Catholic high school.
Damn,
you
ball.
putting the whole government out. God.
I knew Rex. I knew Rex since Rex was the chubby little nigga and shit. I knew K-Shine when K-Shine had the little fro. I knew all of them niggas.
Word.
I just
Back
know
in the
one
day.
nigga.
Who you know?
Shotgun Show.
Okay, that's
we went to Hillside.
Shout out
You
to
already
Jimmy.
know.
Shout out to my
Shout out
nigga
to
Jimmy.
him.
Yeah, but is that something you get into? Battle rap? No.
Definitely.
Okay, you want some
Definitely.
fun? That's nice.
Definitely,
I like
man.
that. I like that.
K-Shine. Shout out to Kashawn. Kashawn, you body that nigga the other day. Shit.
Yeah.
You saw that? Man.
I see everything. I was there, live in effect, on stage.
Young Ill, that's my nigga, Young Ill, but this nigga Ava crazy.
Yeah.
Young Ill, that's my nigga, but yo, I'm gonna tell you something. You ever
Yeah.
notice every time K-Shine battles, this nigga be sweating profusely?
All the time.
Like, I don't know what the fuck that shit
All the
is.
time. We talked about it. He just be like, y'all be on fire, son. He be barking like a pit bull. You know what I mean? K-Shine just want to bite people's head off. He don't give a fuck, yo.
That
He crazy. He came here, drank a
is
whole bottle of
crazy.
Henny, and was turned up.
Oh shit!
Turned
He had
up.
a bottle
He-
right here, just
He
drinking.
think he good now?
He finished the bottle before he got on.
He think he
Damn.
good now?
Nah, yeah. Sound good.
Shit.
Nah, but real quick, projects. When are they coming out? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna start with
What-
Ava first.
Yeah. I got a lot to talk. I mean, I'm gonna come back, but Downtown Life, January 31st. Shout out to MAO
Yeah.
Music. The song with it coming out. I got a joint from my homie right here, my brother Rush Hour.
Okay.
Joint is crazy. He
Word.
produced the beat.
Oh yeah, I
Went
make
off
beats
on
too.
it.
Wow.
Went
know.
off.
Do it
Went
all.
off
We're
on
gonna
it.
need another
Beats.
interview with you, bro.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Man, listen. Downtown Life, man. Y'all get
Yes,
ready
sir.
for that.
Okay. And what about you, Mr. Puff?
Now, all the people on the webcam, it's been real. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
Yeah.
been real.
What's the
real.
dates though? No dates?
January
31st. What about you?
It's been real.
Right around the corner.
Whenever it drops, just be ready. That's all I'm gonna
Like
say.
that.
Y'all better be
It's
ready.
been real.
Y'all
I don't
niggas
like-
better
I don't
stop
like
playing.
dates.
Where the camera thing at?
Right there.
Y'all better stop fucking playing. Y'all better get ready. It's been real. Downtown Life. Y'all better stop fucking playing.
You got that shit zoomed into him right now?
Zoom, yeah. Stop fucking playing. You see my face, right?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Word. Now, real quick, collabs. My engineer said he would like to see some collabs, man. What you got? An email, something? Anybody got beats, verses? What's up?
I'm gonna keep it honest with you. My email, I don't really like my email. I wish I could change it, but Gmail's on some dumb shit. It's Prince of Audio. I had this shit for like 7 years now. So that's my email if you want, hit me up, beats, collabs, whatever, Prince of Audio. Anything else, I don't want to be like one of those people that really say this, but, Google me. Like, I'm
Word.
everywhere. Like, hit me up, Twitter, Instagram, everything, Pharaoh Poe, Cliff Poe, Pharaoh_Poe, Cliff Poe, P-H-A-R-A. Hold on, I can't spell this shit. P-H-A-R-A-O-H_P-O.
Word. You be on Twitter and shit too?
Oh, me?
Yeah, y'all be on Twitter.
Yeah.
What's-
Yeah,
I know you
I'm
said you had
I'm
problems.
so Ava. I'm so Ava.
I seen you
y'all know?
before, but
Like, I'm
Yeah,
more
Instagram, all that.
of a Facebook person. You could definitely hit me up on the book.
Always talking crazy. Talking
definitely on the
crazy.
book, but,
He
I'm
talking
not on
about
the
he-
book no more. It depresses me.
But one thing I'll
So-
tell you about Twitter, though, I just got this new Galaxy phone. Shout out to Samsung.
Yeah.
My phone fucked up right now.
No, don't
Yeah.
shout Samsung. No shout to Samsung. They ain't
But
cutting no fucking
now-
checks. We ain't shouting out shit.
Word.
Now if y'all hit me
Word.
up on Twitter, I will respond back because it comes straight to my phone. I don't know how to take the notifications off, so I have
Word.
no choice but to respond now.
That's what's good,
So-
man. Real quick.
Mhm.
You have any baby mamas you need to curse out or something?
Nah.
Nah?
shit.
No baby mama?
Nah, me and my baby mother, we cool. You know what I'm saying? We cool for now.
Word.
We chill.
All right.
Shout out to my son, man.
No kids.
Yo,
25
let me
and
have
no
a baby
kids.
mama. My plan. Look. Know that.
That's good.
What y'all want to do? You want some beats? You want to go?
Let's
go.
Let's go.
Give me some bars then.
We can feed off each other.
I
Matter of
told
fact,
you.
who want
I
to go
told him you
first?
see me
Who want to go
bouncing.
first?
You want to go first? You want me
It's
to?
whatever you want
You
to
want
do.
to go first? I
Yo,
throw the beat on first.
Be
then you
bad,
bounce.
bruised, broken bones for these bum birds.
Uh.
Bitch niggas, I spit slicker than slick pillar. Puller, Prince of New motherfucking York nigga. I buck triggers, I slam dance snuff niggas. Come and build with me. You get that toe tag, hashtag nigga for semi-yodas in the 9 millis. Bazooka Joes, infrareds and 44s. 44s, 80 keys and 40 more. Nah, I'm playing. Let's battle and see whose sons who. 1-2. Karate chopping niggas with kung fu. Fuck class, I'm bombing niggas at one school. Calling niggas puss, but George Bush was 1-2. Read his son Zoo. Drawing in art class, physical death in my motherfucking lungs too. So nigga, fuck you and your squadron, brethren. I dead him with the Led Zeppelin. It's finally done. Two nicest niggas unite as one. Collide the sun with the moon. Boom, leave you brighten from the light of Allah. Zigzag, zigs in a star. Repping that 7 to the heaven. Now who you are. I drop gems that leave your mental head steaming. I'm beaming and dreaming while you niggas busy steady scheming. I'm knowledge born, same nigga leave mics torn. Drop science for giants with a riot like fuck the line. 6'7" on 5'6". My flow 9/11. Tear it's like Assalamu alaikum, sending shots up at your players. High to the money, waving bye to the haters. The generals they basic, other words average. Al Bundy with the money, love and the marriage. I'm in front of your doorstep all night. Like, fuck black. I'm coming to kill him in all white. Ava. Damn. Ava, get him.
Throw that beat on.
You want some beat?
Throw that beat on.
Let's go. Yo,
Let
Leather
me
Glove,
hear
man.
that
Let's go.
Let me hear that pound.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Playing my album beats on my fucking show for my guest to freestyle, but who cares?
Let me get.
Let's go.
I need a little more tempo. I got that flow, G. That beat hard though. I need something speeded up a little bit. Pause.
This sound hard too. Ava, let's go.
Whoa. Wavy Avy. The wavy
Shit
baby.
hard.
You already know. Listen, what I go through, man, y'all don't understand. Everybody disappear when you need a hand. Yo, I need a vacay with a little tan on the beach with a bag shaking a little fan. Friends, what is that? I don't want those. Trying to get my credit right and I want clothes. Need the right record deal and I want shows. I need a ride or die chick, I don't want hoes. Better watch out how you get it hanging in these streets. I nod my head to people, I don't really speak. Gotta keep an open eye, I don't really sleep. And my story got a puddle that's really deep. I'm from the gutter, but I really wanna strike out. And I still shine even when the lights out. I got 20 haters, so I need 20 more. I'm from Jersey, homie, not Jersey Shore. Past the rock, I gotta rep it all day. On rolling sour diesel in the hallway. Word, I'ma smoke till my lungs drop. It sound like a front when you hear the guns pop. Got a slick mouth, I don't really care though. I'm just trying to get ahead like a scarecrow. Word.
Leave that on.
Damn.
Leave that on.
Let's go. Ava. Puff.
Hard. Yeah.
Let's go.
Make your next hit with us.
New York get the blood money. Dirty cash, live niggas who smoke heat fast. You Terry Claw, I'm Teflon, rock solid. Never went to jail, but my niggas got bodies. Let me tell you niggas about original man. See the guards going first, that's original plan. Since the guards introduced me to math, my shit is better. I used to ride a 5, but now I'm 5%er. So please, God, please tell me what to sign. I dipped out through your 85 in the line. Cause corny ass niggas put the game in the silence. Man.
Let's get that pound cake, man.
Yeah.
Let me hear that
We
pound cake.
can't do no industry shit.
Oh, no industry
We
shit?
can't do no
Yo, let's take this call though. Yo, 15mofe.com.
Who this?
What's good?
Yo,
Yo.
I'm the biggest Clip-Po fan out there, man.
Huh?
Who this?
I'm the biggest Clip-Po fan out there.
Shout out to you. Who this though? Who
Where
this?
you calling from, bro?
I'm calling from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, okay, that's
Newark,
what's
New
up.
Jersey.
What's your favorite Cliff Post song?
My favorite Clip-Po song is Pass Me the Green.
Okay.
Pass me the green. I need some
Okay,
weed
so he a
for
real
my
fan
Hennessy.
then, huh?
Shout out to Sakil.
Right.
Sakil Nepal.
That's what's
Can we
good
put
though.
that one on?
Yo, put Maria on. I know exactly who that is. That's my old coworkers right there. Yo,
what's up, Cliff?
what's
up,
poppin'?
man?
What's poppin',
Big
Tins?
out there, man?
And you sound like some white folks. I support white folks, baby.
Nah, she's Spanish. And he
Oh,
Indian.
Spanish.
Oh shit.
Right, dude.
Oh, all right. That's what's good, but
Yeah.
good looking on the call though, man.
Word.
Yo.
We're gonna listen on the radio. Take
Alright,
it easy, bro.
Cool.
You already?
That's what's up, man. But yo, we out of here, man. I got another special lady in the building.
Yeah.
Who needs to come on here.
We got some guests that one of them I actually knew from back in the day
Yeah.
too. Shout out to my
This
homie.
guy's a fucking gold mine, man. I swear. This guy's a fucking gold mine.
But
So-
shout out to the other guests because I ain't seen this nigga in like 3
Yeah.
years. Shout out to my boy. I'm gonna let this nigga introduce him. All right.
Now, that's my man. That's Mr. Warhol, man. He in the building, man.
Well, all right, we just gonna
That's what
announce
you
him
going
like
by now, right, Mr. Candy Warhol? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man.
Mr. G's to
He,
Jets.
he bought a special guest with him.
Said Jesus,
You know what I mean?
Jets.
Miss Bago. Bago in the building. That's your name, Bago, right? That's how you say it? Bago? Okay, I like it. Very different. We're gonna get into her though.
You already know.
So alright, let's go out. We're gonna go out with both of y'all records.
Appreciate it.
Both
All right, let's
Oh,
go
let
out
me
with
give-
Most High.
Let me give him something real quick
Go
before
ahead.
I leave. Something off that downtown.
Go
life.
ahead. Let me hear
I've
you.
been going through it something like a hula hoop. I'm from a place where these little kids love to shoot. Running from the cops, hiding drugs in they boots. I got an attitude problem and I'm by my loot.
Yeah.
Huh? I tell you, Jersey ain't no fucking game. Getting killed in the shopping center, it ain't a game. If you pull it out, well, homie, look, you better aim. They carry shotguns very long like a cane. Yup, I've been stressing through this whole month. Heard my cousin in a coma, I'm like, hold up. Get that Henny out, and I gotta roll up. If something happened to her, her nigga face, I swole up. If the hood showed you love, then you show it back. You rap niggas acting like you can't remember that. Huh? Man, I swear to God, I gotta get it. In the booth with a mic, watch a nigga rip it.
Yeah.
Downtown life.
Young
Get
Haitian
ready.
ugly motherfucker with a big dick fucking bad bitches in the trap with my blunt lit. Rollie on my wrist, that 40 on my side. I just took your girl Jersey Drive with your wife. The only Harlem nigga with a Brooklyn boy attitude. Annie up with my posse, original gun clap the dude, smack the dude with the ratchet and the fucking magnitude. I'ma put this man's body bag in the body bag. Get out of here.
Shout out to DJ Waffles Atlanta. They just hit us up on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out
Salute,
to Deborah
man.
Annie, all of them.
Shout out to
You
Slow
already
Bucks
know.
What's
too.
up, man?
Shout out to
Slow
Slow
Bucks, shout out to them
Shout
too.
Slow Bucks, man. He
Yeah.
doing it, man.
Yeah.
So let's go,
Whoa.
man.
We out of here.
15mofe.com. We back.